This is the waiting screen.
We've missed a lot.
Yeah,
Oh
like an
god,
hour.
we missed everything.
All right,
Yeah.
quick, somebody do a recap.
All right,
It's been a
so
while since we've done this shit.
this is the Kobold Cafe. I'm Luke, the GM. Everyone here today is James, Lee, Z-Warrior, Jared, Everoth, Colin, Tara. Have I missed anyone?
Luke?
Can you guys not hear me?
We can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
I was suggesting that you're a person.
Oh, no, I think I started with myself. So,
Ah.
we have been playing for a while today, but through fuck-ups of my own, none of it's been broadcast.
You didn't miss much. We just did a bunch of fucking around. We woke up on the beach after seeing a monster.
But
the
you
night
were all
before.
pretty stoned, so you've not thought much of it. The main important
Exactly.
things that have happened is Sigrid has visited a forge that has been built just for her, and she has spent the day making an axe head. Audrey, Lucius's girlfriend Laura, and Trent spent the day hiking, visiting a lagoon and waterfall on the wildlife sanctuary. Lily spent the day watching cartoons with her mum and cleaning a bathroom
Because she's in trouble.
because she's in trouble. Matthias went to visit someone he'd looked up in the public records who had time-related powers. He asked him...
He's a really good chef.
Nani?
But yeah, there's this guy with time-related powers. He can see into the future and the past when he has like the focus of that near him.
Mm-hmm. You found out he had changed a past event before, but he couldn't tell you about it because it was a secret. And
he thought I knew, but it was like that whole, how do you know about that?
So you just
told
me. Exactly. But Matthias did get an answer to a question, which is it possible to go back in time? And he seemed nervous to be asking that, but the answer was yes. Trent collected some flowers and plants because he's a nerd. He also jumped off a cliff because he's cool, though.
Also, we're not streaming System Shock 2.
Is that what name it says it is? What is happening?
Did somebody other than Audrey jump off the cliff?
Yeah, Trent took a jump as well.
Good on you.
But yes, we're not doing so hot on the streaming department today, but whatever. Yeah.
Whatever, indeed.
And Lily's been trying to get good with her moms to not be in trouble anymore. I brought everybody home on that night, and that's where we're at now.
Says
Huzzah.
Upsilon Transcending for me.
Okay.
But next day, someone's at the door.
The next day, I'll call Audrey up.
Hey, Lily, what's up?
Like, hey, do you still want to try to get good in with my mom so you can get that intern?
Yeah, definitely. I was planning on spending today actually filling those out.
Great.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. No worries. Dead air.
Done.
Trent, you probably
Aye.
spent most of your night throwing shit at the machine, calling it a bastard.
But for probably doing the scans myself, one detect advantage after the next.
Mm-hmm.
But only for rare stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I can afford.
Trying to think what you might look for. I reckon, give me let me get to your sheet. I know for a fact there's some skills that are relevant that you'd use detects related to.
Well, I saw the monster. I kind of have some vague memories. So
Oh yeah, that too.
I do like that our memories cut off right at you saw the monster.
so I started looking for what might be discarded from some biolab
Yeah.
traces.
You do detect very faint traces in the soil samples and the water of stuff that just didn't ought to be there. The kind of like chemicals at 1 part per billion that you'd only find in really high grade labs and did not ought to exist on the island at all.
Some reagents and stuff like that. Yeah.
I think you also find some like really specific radioactive isotopes that are used in medical scanning and stuff.
Oh. Yeah, it
That
wasn't
you'd-
just a bad dream.
Yeah, you'd probably only expect to find that in like secured, separated runoff from a hospital.
I'm back, by the way.
Hmm?
I'm back, by the way.
Welcome back.
What about the little bug and the plant life? Do I notice any mutations?
No, nothing particularly strange.
No genetic manipulations on those.
Not by a modern level. It's very, the plant life is very strange. The bugs all seem perfectly normal, except for the trace amounts in their composition of these strange elements.
Mm-hmm.
But the plant life, you think, is artificial?
Artificial.
Like
Interesting.
artificial DNA. You don't really know what's going on there.
But I know the history that there's someone responsible for bringing the vegetation over.
You could definitely attribute it to a meta event.
All right.
And it's like several generations of that plant later now as well, probably.
Mm-hmm. I'll keep a log of the contaminants I found. And I'll maybe investigate this further
Sounds
later.
Good. Who's not visited Trent's shop and played on the claw machine yet?
Aloha.
Do you feel like stumbling past?
And he does have gaming.
Maybe Matthias and Lucius are out on Monday morning to go arcading. Lucius, you've probably been, itching to play some arcade machines. You've not done it in 11 days.
And he managed to convince Matthias.
Yeah. And while the Megacade is pretty fancy, it'll probably be busy. And there's some smaller ones. And in fact, you've probably even seen Thingamajig and noticed that it had machines in as you've gone past before.
As they notice that it's Phil, he's gonna say, man, wait, didn't Guy say that they also had games at Thingamajig or something like that? And he is just gonna start heading over there and just waving at Matthias to join.
Matthias will follow Luckiest.
Radio. And yeah, your doorbell will ding. There's the taped up vending machine on the left. claw machine beeps happily in the far right corner. Do-do-do-do. Play, win, die.
Does a claw machine have a stuffed animal of some sort?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a Alley Brawler 2 machine. Probably a...
Mortal Kombat. Street Fighter. Killer Instinct.
Time Crisis
There's
2.
Pac-Man.
Tank
Yeah.
too. So, Lucy's gonna point out. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to see if I can get that later. But want to do some Time Crisis too? He's gonna bring up some quarters or some Nova.
Sure.
He's gonna pop a bunch of credits and he's just gonna pack a gun and
Pew
start
pew.
blasting.
Pretty
It
good.
is set to the hardest difficulty.
Trent's been messing with the code. You like pop up and lose 3/4 of your life immediately. It's just rockets. The screen is just rockets and knives.
But he still wins because he's a badass. Look at that.
You do way better than most people do on this machine, for certain.
Is this combat?
I suppose technically some gun combat skills would cross over to this. Oh dear. Not in this instance though.
Unless it's an easy combat skill.
It definitely is.
In that case, I made it on the dot.
Yeah. Okay. You're sticking 16 points into pistol.
So
Um,
don't.
so Mortal Kombat after that.
Fight.
We're in Trent's place, right?
Yeah, you've walked into Trent's place and like
Uh.
fully ignored him. Walked over to the Time Crisis machine.
What's that there? And Matthias will point to the weird claw thing. It's a claw thing, right?
Yeah, a
Oh,
claw
that-
machine.
That's where the real men go to play.
Beep, boop, boop, boop.
Gacha machines? Are you serious? Do I need to make an observation as to how hard it's gonna be like to get that stuffed animal?
No, it looks doable, depending on how rigged the machine is.
Lucius really cocky is gonna put a quarter on it and say, "This is just too easy." What do you mean by man's game?
There's no slot for money on the machine.
He's just gonna tap tap tap. Wait, how do you work this one?
And then it beeps and it says you've got 2 goes.
He's gonna try twice.
On your first one, yeah. Oh. Yeah, you get it real close on the first one. It like picks it up and lifts it and moves it and everything. But then it drags against a... Like, it looks like the handle of a bat that's sticking out amongst everything. And you drop it, but then you get it out on the second go. And it... Winner!
Oh, nice. Nice try, Lucius.
Thanks.
Good.
I,
Could I take a look at it?
didn't you put it in?
No. It was there when I got here.
He's gonna give Matthias a look as in that's weird, isn't it?
Matthias thinks lots of things are weird here.
After seeing well, thinking that's gonna be the type of expression like, yeah, you're nut face, he's just gonna shrug and give him the stuffed animal. See what he says. Fine, sword. I don't know what he's gonna do with it.
Trent holds it and kind of looks at it for a while. And I'll run the detect.
I need to find my link. A link just got posted and I nearly clicked it, but that's almost definitely not the link I'm looking for. It's like, resist clicking that link.
I don't think that's the link anyone's ever looked for.
Now I'm curious. Do I need
It
to
won't
press
load a preview.
delete in an empty cell?
Yeah.
I like natural pockets. It's a stuffed animal of a kangaroo. If you were to reach in its pouch and turn on the little noisemaker box that's inside, you yourself will get a pouch for a brief period. How's that sound?
Be careful not to leave things in
Disturbing.
the pouch at the end of the duration.
I think it actually sounds perfect.
Yeah.
That's only Trent knows this right now, though.
Yeah, but I will relay the information to Lucius.
It's a good
And
prize.
Do that
Hand
in
him the-
character, please.
Okay, this is a fun one. Yeah, quite interesting. So I hand it back to Lucius. Should you keep this in your possession and activate its function, you will get a pouch somewhere in your body that should be
Ooh.
large enough to house some object. A small one. But
You serious? He's just gonna press the little thing.
You're going straight for it.
Hmm?
Roll 3d6.
Don't roll 11.
Roll 11. The most common number, 7.
Isn't that an arm or leg?
Yeah, you might just be RoboCop. Got a cool cyberpunk arm pouch or something. 7, right leg. Yeah, you're RoboCop. You've got
yeah,
a pocket on your right leg. You feel it at first. It's itchy, but then it feels normal again. But you definitely notice that your skin feels a bit thicker on your leg. Does he need a HT check?
no, the
The power is beyond such limitations.
yeah,
What-
these ones are 1 point permanent things, as long as you keep it with you.
Okay, so this is permanent as long as you've got the... Wow, nice. Wow.
I'm just gonna put it on my backpack after seeing. Well, this is a little bit convenient, and I'm gonna put my whiskey flask on my leg pouch. I figured that is right by my ankle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not where it would. Louis is gonna be like, "Wow, this is convenient. Thanks, teacher. Trent. Yeah, Trent, right?
Yeah. Now
He spent all day with
Now
you.
is- now we separate the children from the man and
Play
turn
again.
points at the display.
Play again.
Are there more stuffed animals?
There's... You can... It looks like there's one buried. The machine's got a little panel that's opened up on it now. And the display is, like, showing that you should put your hand in. And then it's flashing onto some kind of symbol.
Lucius gonna light a cigarette, and then he's gonna put his hand on the panel.
You feel a little pin prick. Probably like pull your hand out and yelp.
Ow!
Yeah, that's 1
Trent-
damage.
There's gotta be a better way to make blood donations.
Oh yeah, 1 point of HP damage. You'll probably recover that by the next day. You
Okay.
see blood drip across the display. And then it gives you 7 goes.
Oh, okay.
But I only need 1 roll. And yeah, seeing as you've got 7 goes, you decide to spend some time digging stuff out, and it feels like you can pick almost anything up and move it around with this thing. And you go in for the other stuffed animal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You separate some like what's it called, capsule cards away, some other nonsense, and reveal it's a little, I don't know, little cat teddy. And on the 7th go, you manage to get it out. Roll perception, please, Matthias, and in fact, just everyone.
Like everyone, or everyone there?
Everyone there, sorry. Trent spots it for sure. Matthias, you just notice the display flash, but you don't get a chance to see what it says. Lucius and Trent, you both see that it says 3 out of 7 players.
Three out of 7 players?
3 out of 7 players, and then it flashes back to the original. Win, 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 win.
Interesting. I'm gonna hand it over to Trent and see, what does this one do?
Let me see.
Give it a...
Let's see, what does this one do?
Fifth from the bottom. It's an easy one.
Oh,
Maybe
I
not.
think it shows. I think it shows a different thing for you.
Oh,
me.
yeah, it will do probably. It's extreme sexual dimorphism, but I don't know if that's what this one should be.
Seriously?
I'm sorry, what?
It's an option.
That is a perk, yes.
If that's what you rolled, your dick's just that giant.
When activated. Let's give it another
Switchable?
go.
Oh wow, this is stuff for
Sexual
real, man.
dimorphism among humans includes differentiation among gonads, internal genitals, external genitals, breasts, muscle mass, height, endocrine systems, etc.
Endocrine systems. Does this thing give you a baller endocrine system?
And a deeper voice.
Sexier voice. I feel like immunity to specific poison is much better. With the specific poison being alcohol.
Ooh.
Immunity to alcohol.
Sounds like a party killer.
Yeah. Some of these should be bad.
Not whatever the fuck Audrey just gave you last night.
That might make more sense. Now I need a table for poisons. This thingamajig generator begets more generators.
So I guess then Matthias will go and give the weird thing a shot?
Yeah, as soon as you put your hands on it, it flashes up saying you've got N number of turns.
Sorry, N?
N number. It's between, why not, let's say 3 and 18. 7.
Okay, should Matthias roll anything?
I
No.
think you just get it.
On your last go, you will get the item.
Okay.
There's a few options. A bat's already been described. Capsule cards. A few little like capsule toys that you can't tell what they are. Maybe another plushie. Some bits of trash, it looks like. Like there's an old pair of glasses in there.
Are they cool old glasses or lame old glasses?
Lame old glasses. There's a set of car keys. It looks like
Yeah, let's go for the car keys.
car keys. Okay. So yeah, on your 6th go, you failed to get the gun that wasn't there, and you notice the car keys and go for them instead. And you win them. You win yourself a set of car keys. Winner. Play again.
I got these out of it.
Let me see what this do. Seems interesting.
Everything got
Wait
quiet.
a minute. Yeah, sorry, it's because I'm looking through this list here. There is a perk that has appeared in this list of options that is vehicle, requires specialty.
Nice.
Actually, just got a car.
Is it like a set of car keys with like one of those like beeper things where if he goes outside and presses it, a car beeps?
Well, he's got it. He just got to find it on the island.
Yeah, so yeah. It seems to be a regular
Starts
set of
getting-
car keys.
Eventually, you just start getting like parking tickets.
Yeah, you'll get a parking ticket at some point, probably. Or maybe you'll get a letter in the post, probably with like the owner's slip.
So what does Trent say the keys do?
And let's see. The perk description says you have an ordinary civilian vehicle, separate from anything implied by our status, and not bought with
Oh,
signature gear or
Right,
money.
is that the one that's a couple levels below your status? Like a really rundown vehicle? Is that the perk?
No.
You get a Volkswagen.
You just get a car. I don't
Yeah,
think
it's just a standard vehicle that don't cost money or signature gear points.
I think you just got the equivalent of like, oh shit, what is a really middle of the road 90s car?
Like a Ford something, probably.
Oh,
Toyota Corolla.
Yes,
Toyota Corolla.
It
Nice.
actually is the really shitty vehicle. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because to subtract 3 from your status.
Okay.
Oh, so it's like a Geo Metro.
Or Gremlin.
Your status is 0. It's a really bad car.
Yeah. It's like my old
Aunt.
car.
We're talking like a 78 something.
What are the like bubble electric cars that people used to drive in the 70s on Nirvana?
Like a 74 station wagon.
Oh, wood sides. Electric
wood
converted one of
paneling.
them with a top speed of 34 miles per hour.
But so
When it was
is-
originally in production.
What I posted there is an East German made vehicle that is best known for being utter shit.
Okay.
Yeah, so Trent hands you back the keys and I don't know, I think these are just normal keys. Can probably find a car somewhere on the island.
Right, but your claw machine there, it's something weird, right? Because the leg pouch thing. So is it someone's car or Did it just make a car appear?
I
Yes.
don't know. You can try asking it. I'm not sure it's gonna respond.
Play again. Win. Discover.
There is one last plushie, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see if I can go for it.
Matthias will step in first because he believes in fairness.
You're a good lad. All right. So, Matthias, you just jam your hand in the hole that appears when you step forward.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. As you approach it a second time and step forward, a hole appears on the machine. The screen says to put your hand in it. It's a diagram of a hand entering the hole, like doot doot doot. You saw Lucius do this, and it made his finger bleed, and he said he yelped when he did it.
It just hurts a bit, right?
Yeah, it hurts a bit.
Okay, and he'll put his hand in.
Lose 1 HP. Withdraw your hand in pain. See blood drip over the display. Fill the symbol. Which is hard to focus on. Definitely impossible to recall once it disappears from the screen. And it gives you an arbitrary number of turns. At the end of which... What should you recover? Anyone go trash generator? Where's that random item generator from before?
Modern item generator.
Toaster.
Toaster sounds pretty good to me.
We've got a bookmark that came up on mine.
Bookmark
Cold
sounds...
medicine.
Cold medicine. It's cold medicine.
Yeah, okay, nothing's gonna beat that.
Yeah, it's liquid
Actually, it
cold
said
medicine.
cold medicine because they did a typo.
Yeah, it's cold medicine, and it's just a generic one, and it says like cold medicine on the bottle. It's got a typo on the label.
I seem to be getting not quite the right sort of prizes from this.
Well, you got some cold medicine pills, I think.
What's the
I
top?
look at it.
I see when it refreshes when you refresh it, Z. But what's the top one for you?
Combat vaulting.
Okay, yeah, no, they are different.
They're different.
I don't know. You see any interesting sounding ones for cold medicine? Oof. What the fuck is tree tickler? Some of these are like spells that I think we should include. Because they're probably funnier.
Say, Luke,
Yeah.
do you want to finish that phone call that my cat so rudely interrupted?
Your cat. You're in a phone call?
I was making a phone call to Audrey, and then my cat turned off my computer.
Oh. Aye. Z, choose what cold medicine you might do, please.
Okay.
I'll take anything. If you think tree tickler's a good one, I'll take it. So you're in a phone call with Audrey?
Yes. I don't remember where we last left off, but do you still want to have some kiss ass time with my mom to make her give you that internship?
Yeah, sure. That'd be great.
Well, then put it-
Audrey replied with, I was just filling out the forms today.
Oh, okay. Like, all right, then put on something nice and then meet me at my place at how 7? It's 8.
All right. What kind of nice?
Like not hot date nice, but like
Like church nice?
That reference has no meaning to Lily, I'm sure.
Yeah, she just goes, I have no idea what Church Nice is.
Really?
Jewish.
Do Jews not have churches?
Well, like,
That's an interesting point. There's probably synagogue nice that you
yeah, but it was what she's gonna be like. We're modern Jewish.
i.e. not practicing.
Yeah. But like,
I
yeah,
don't know what that means, but it'll be fine.
Audrey
I'll
treads lightly, smart.
like, but yeah, meet you. Just
Yeah.
show up.
I'll be there at 8.
Cool. We'll hang up, and then as Sigrid's wandering out to do something, Red.
What?
Tonight, or you need to stick kind of close by. We're all having dinner tonight.
Okay. And then I guess
Off to
I
the
go out.
forge, probably.
Yeah, up to the forge.
You've got an axe head that's asking for an handle.
Yeah. I was thinking about that.
Gonna have to find a tree somewhere. Silent.
I think there's still plenty of lumber knocking about from what they brought in.
And I seem to make a good handle.
Oh yeah, you do. Have you got armory melee weapons? Is that where it'd be?
You know, I don't,
I think
because
maybe smithing would cover it.
like to put them together.
Yeah, just
Like-
I think just with that carpentry role, it's implied as well. It is, yeah, because you know how to, if you succeed on your carpentry check, you know how to split the wood to set it in there and what have you.
Yeah.
So no problem. You hammer a peg in, get it nice and tight, and then probably spend afternoon throwing it at nerds.
No, actually, maybe spend the afternoon and without any teaching ability, try to show the nerds how to make the axe.
Ooh. They would definitely take a lot of notes.
Well, one of them gets to take notes. The rest of them are all working bellows.
Yep. It's the strongest looking one even get to swing the hammer a couple of times.
I don't know, maybe start working on another one. Oh my god.
Nice. You know, I also just rolled a critical success.
Nice.
So, I think this overall goes pretty amazingly.
The nerds get their first like real lesson in smithing.
Mm-hmm. Ancient smithing.
You actually teach them something they didn't know about smithing from your culture. Something obscure and meaningless, but something that they didn't know.
Yeah, they all freak out
Yeah.
though, and they're so excited.
Oh yeah, compared to like what is available, this is quite literally the Dark Ages.
Mm-hmm.
You mix salt in this step of the process? Weird.
Yeah. Wait, so you do this and then you hit it in the ice? Okay.
What does cold medicine do?
It's retroactive poisoning.
Mm. Retroactive poisoning.
Yeah. As long as you keep the thing on you once per session, you can declare that you had a weapon that struck an opponent poisoned.
Oh. even after the fact.
Yeah, even after the fact.
Nice. So
Specifically after the fact.
yeah, so you could say, like at the very end of the session, oh yeah, that guy I poked with that broom handle at start of session. It was poisoned.
Basically, it works on the meta level,
Mm-hmm.
as in meta game, not meta human.
Yeah.
So I guess it would just have to be like more the thing is incidentally poisoned with the way Matthias uses weapons.
Yeah, that'd work.
And is it once per session or just a one-time thing?
Once
It's
per
once
session
per
if you've got the cold medicine on your person.
Medicine.
Medicini.
Yeah. But you do have to have a dose of the poison, as in your inventory.
Ah, you wolf.
Serendipity.
Ah, sick. There you go. Yep. You rubbed the potion in some, you rubbed the broom handle in some rat turds that were nearby before you poked. Yeah. They've got.
And you get plague, and you get plague.
And you all notice it as it flashes when it dispensed the cold Medicini that it said 5 out of 7 players?
5, yeah.
Yeah, it's only missing 2.
Good luck getting Lily to touch that thing.
Give it a week, she'll be wasted again.
This was weird. I think I will head home now. Perhaps try to find my new car.
Good luck on that.
I can't
Yeah.
drive.
Well, now you can learn.
Yeah.
You can
And
always get
Matthias
hired.
will head home, which is right next to the Sigrid village.
Yep. You may decide to go in Sigrid village first.
You see dark plumes of smoke
Oh, yeah.
rising.
Yeah.
Clang clang, clang clang, clang clang.
Sweaty nerds, gasping, panting. One of them's like, "It's amazing." Jeez.
And was there someone else there too?
Sigrid?
Someone else?
Someone else, nudge, nudge. Maybe someone else should show up. Nudge, nudge.
Guy?
I will.
I can.
Is that
Why
who
not?
you meant,
I
Matthias?
thought we had talked about a phone call of some sort.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was talking about Guy because that was mentioned. Then actually, for the right before that scene, I wasn't really paying attention.
I literally can't call you. Like, I would do just that, but I literally cannot operate a telephone.
There was mention of a phone call, though, in that the phone that Guy got in the bag that Lily handed over has rang a couple of times.
Oh, that phone.
That phone.
Oh.
Not my personal phone.
Not your personal phone. The phone that came with the mono wire has been ringing.
Yeah, I suppose I should probably answer that.
So the first call is coming from a saved number. And the name is just the letter B, lowercase. There's like silence as you answer it.
Yeah, just say hello.
Who this?
Who's this?
Clicks off. They start ringing straight back.
Yeah.
Where's Tack?
We never got the names of any of those Yakuza guys.
No, you didn't. But he says, "Where's
Yeah.
Tack?"
Busy.
Yeah, he's in the other room. What do you need?
Usual.
Where and when?
Usual place. Who are you?
Well, let's pretend that Tack's in the other room, and I need some more information.
He hangs up. Or you can give me a fast talk and try and rectify your problems.
Also,
I
we are
give you-
really ADD tonight.
Yes.
Oh, there's a lot
Did
of
I not-
people doing their own things.
Oh, that's fast draw, not fast talk. I don't think I kept fast talk. So what's that default?
IQ -5?
5. Yep.
Or acting -5?
Either.
In this instance, I'd also take a streetwise, I think.
Oh, I got streetwise.
Okay.
Barely.
Let me compare that to... He says, like... mentions a street. Somewhere in Melong. It says, like... Usual, like, half-6, yeah? 2 bills?
I'll let him know. Should be fine. I'll call you back if not.
Like... Ta. Then hangs up.
All right. Well, we'll see what comes of that. There was another call too.
Yeah, the other call comes maybe 3 hours later from unknown number.
Text phone.
And when you open it, it is indeed some kind of pre-recorded message. But it just gives you a string of numbers. And then hangs up once it's finished. 16 digits.
I mean, I'll try and write them down, especially if they don't
Give me
repeat.
just an IQ check. Yeah, you manage it. You've got like a pad and pen nearby. And you run over when she's only at digit 5 and you get them down. It's not a phone
Okay.
number.
16 digits could be latitude and longitude. What else could it be? Well, can I just roll IQ again to try and parse it out real quick?
Yeah.
Or is there a better skill?
Have you got any kind of navigation or cartography skills that would give you some
I have
indication of what...
navigation land.
Yeah, give me that. It is indeed coordinates. And it's nearby. But it seems like it's probably in the ocean somewhere. It's not...
So I need a boat.
Yeah, it's definitely very close, but it's not on the island of Nirvana.
Okay. Do I need a boat or do I need a ship?
A boat should do it.
Okay.
And yeah, you'd probably look at some
Literally
maps.
just saw what you specialized my boating skill in. And it must have been you because it wasn't me.
Oh, really?
Okay. Well, who do I know that's rich enough to own a boat?
I saw that the other day, and I thought that it was hilarious that you'd done that. So maybe a ghost did that, or more likely I completely forgot I'd done that.
It seems like more like your humor than mine. Maybe I did that, but I feel like I would remember. Okay.
For the confused elsewhere, Guy's boating specialty is in boobs. But it's a mystery as to who put that there.
How we got that there. All right. Well, then I'm gonna head
Tara was
towards.
nonchalantly while she had the GM powers for that couple days.
Oh, we're at Terra.
I'm gonna head to Dunning Tower because they're the only people I know offhand that might be able to lend me a boat.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. And maybe it happened like at
Excellent.
7 o'clock.
Yeah, you show up at like 7 p.m. You think maybe just after they've finished the dinner on a Monday evening, you don't... Or is it Tuesday now? No, it's Monday.
It's Monday.
Yeah, you don't want to impose or anything.
But we should maybe get back to Sigrid and Jared's scene.
Mm-hmm. Excited.
We
for
kind of
those.
just went into that. Oh, and maybe Ev, because it sounded like he was trailing along.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Sigrid, Lucius.
Yeah. I mean, Sigurd's probably just all sweaty, been swinging a hammer and doing shit all day, working around a fire.
And Matthias.
Sees you two coming. She'll wave.
Matthias will wave back.
The nerds slow down on the bellows as Sigrid puts the hammer down.
Actually, I'll give the hammer to one of the other guys that's been doing okay today.
All right, yeah.
And I'll look at those guys who slowed down and bark at them like, no!
They like before you even start making the noise, they've sped back up because they were watching you turn around as they slowed down gently, and then they're like, one of them's like got a bunch of sports drink.
Then yeah, I'll walk over. Hail!
Okay, I'm gonna admit that Tara said something about getting people near Sigrid so that there could be a way for the invitations to the dinner thing to work, and that's why.
Yeah, I think
I came
Sigrid
here.
just needs to say dinner now, dinner tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll say, I will attempt to communicate. Just
It's time for
finishing
dinner?
up dinner tonight. And I do! You guys get it!
If they succeed on their IQ checks, they do indeed get
Oh,
it.
right.
So Matthias gets it. Lucius, if you want to understand what Sigrid said, you'll need to roll IQ.
Yeah, but I wanted to do something before I head there with Matthias.
That's fine. You will eventually understand what Sigrid said, as long as you don't die on the way to talk to her.
Okay.
What were you doing on the way?
I wanted to give it a try to get that third plushie. Because this one seems like not one that I would like to give to Laura, and I'm gonna end up giving it to Sigrid.
So, when you tried to use the machine to get that plushie, after Matthias pushed in the name of fairness, to stop you from pushing in, I believe the machine does not allow you to play again.
Oh. Okay, if that's the case, then I'll just call it busted and go home.
Who are you kidding?
It'll-
Laura would love a meat pocket.
He already used that.
Oh, you did? Oh.
But I
don't-
guess I can give her that
Also,
one.
you.
But the screen will flash and say player 4,
Say 4.
0 turns.
I'll call Trent. Hey, I think your machine broke.
What? No,
It'll
no,
work.
no. It doesn't break. It usually breaks people. You'll have to put your hand in again.
I put my hand again and see if it works.
Might be a will roll to do that, given that he's done it before, right?
Yeah, even though it's gonna hurt and injure you.
Yeah, it's like,
Like 1 HP is.
a significant amount of injury. But yeah, you stick your hand in.
I need that plushie.
Yeah, it's another 1 damage.
Oh, critical!
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Crit on the gaming arcade.
Luke, I got one for you. It should be tracking person.
Is that a perk?
I don't know if it is a perk, but it ought to be like mental connection, location, something like that.
Oh, that's
That would be many points, I think.
yeah, that's the mind link advantage. I think it's 5 points.
Could be done with limitations, possibly, if it's 5 points.
Yeah, but not on this specific machine.
Okay, it was a thought. It would be funny if she just knew where he was at all times.
Perhaps there is a secret level he unlocks.
So it
There's
sounds like it's just off to the generator.
there's something that occurs when
Do
you
I
have
level
another
up?
go, I'm pretty sure, though. I believe you are taken to the next level.
What?
Death.
So, as it drops out, you reach for it. It is like an anime meat on the bone plushie.
Anime what?
Meat on the bone, you know, like what they have in One
Oh.
Piece.
Yes.
Just a
The
bone
mutant.
with like some food wrapped around it. Looks right delicious, but it's a fuzzy, soft one.
Okay.
But you reach in, and as you're passing it to Trent, he expands in every direction. So does Matthias, so does the room. This is difficult to explain and difficult to perceive. Roll me IQ, please. At a -4.
Success.
Also, Luke, is it this?
Is it this? Where am I looking?
Where
On the-
Trent's place is.
On the Nirvana map.
Oh yeah, it is exactly that. That is it. Anime meat on the bone. Oh, it's big. So yeah, you are seeing everything, Lucius. As in, Trent has expanded because you can now see every slice of Trent that exists from here to infinity, laid
So I
out
can.
around the selves. Yeah, you
Do
can
I
see
also see all
Trent's
the-
heart beating. You can see his lungs filling with air. You can see blue blood pumping through his veins. But it's all laid out like an endlessly deep fractal diagram emanating from this vague, tiny, Trent-shaped blob in the center of your vision. You can still feel the floor underneath your feet. Matthias and Trent, you're looking at Lucius, stood there, probably darting his eyes around, looking confused.
I posted a video that sounded similar to
Yeah.
what you were saying.
Yeah, that's exactly what he sees, I think.
Does he kiss his shiny metal ass?
Do you say anything?
Well, at this point, he is most likely just trying to comprehend the whole situation of the thing, and then look at the machine and say, "God damn it! It really broke." With me inside.
Trent, roll a relevant skill or IQ for me, please.
What skill?
I think you've got one. Let me check. Hidden Law, Mysteries of Nature.
Ooh.
It is very important that he does not move right now.
Lucius, don't move.
Does it echoes or something, or I'm just hearing him normally?
You hear him say that now, and then, and you will hear him say it. He is saying it. Does that capture it,
uh,
Luke?
It sounds muffled, and you hear it conducted through your own skull, like as if you were saying it yourself. But it's in Trent's voice. What were you saying, Audrey?
Would it be possible to move on from this game and get us all together and do something?
Sorry, Sigrid. Yeah, but Lucius won't be there.
I will stay there until that happens. So go ahead with the dinner.
Well, I think the rest of us go to dinner.
All right, let's scene skip. Yeah.
It's not that we don't want the thing. It's just the descriptions are taking a while.
Well, yeah, and we've been at this machine now for like an hour.
Mm-hmm. No, that's really
Yeah.
bad. We should definitely change scenes. Excuse me.
So do they arrive all at once, or are we gonna like pop this in and make it awkward?
We'll cut to when Guy arrives.
Oh, so Geese gets there first, actually. Nice. Okay.
I like it.
So yeah, Guy, you're at the front door. In the
change map?
reception to the apartment.
Yeah. I'm bringing a bottle of wine just because that's what you do when you visit somebody's house, and also I'm about to ask them for a boat. So,
It seems right.
yeah, I'll knock on the door.
Like coming.
Is it really a knock on the door situation, or is it a talk to the receptionist?
You gotta talk to the receptionist.
Probably
Oh,
an
she's not
intercom deal.
off.
Oh, but the receptionist was told that there are guests arriving and send them up. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, the receptionist we have on that top floor, a private receptionist, but she probably has the week off.
No, yeah, that's true for the holiday. Well, then yes,
good
so
point.
then I do knock on the door.
Coming. And the door opens. Oh, it's you.
Yeah, lovely to see you too, and I'll thrust out the bottle of wine. It is not an expensive bottle of wine.
I'll look at it confused and then just watch you trail by. You notice I'm wearing a schwanky kind of dinner party outfit.
I'm wearing pretty much the same clothes that you saw me in when we were camping. Oh yeah, this is you look very nice.
Like, yeah.
I was hoping that I could ask a favor.
Sure. What do you need?
I need a boat. Not like to
Mila's
keep, just to borrow.
walking around corner.
Oh, you're still in the elevator. I'm like, where the fuck are you on the map?
somebody else ring the doorbell.
Like a boat?
Not a big one. I don't have to go far, but remember that backpack?
Like,
There-
yeah.
Yeah, there's kind of like a treasure map almost in there, and I think the treasure is buried at a set of coordinates that are just off the shore.
Roll eyes a little bit because I went dig through that map and then I'll start to yell, Ma, and then turn around and just see that she's there. Hi, Mom.
Treasure map.
Well, kind of. Really, I just got a pre-recorded message on a shady cell phone with coordinates.
When you say shady cell phone, I'm like behind my mom doing that, like that, no, shut up, hand motion.
And by shady, I mean it's black. It's a black colored cell phone.
Lily. Who is this?
Oh, sorry.
We were expecting company for dinner. but I wasn't expecting you, per se. Have we met
Uh,
as well?
Mom, this is Guy.
It's actually Guy, and I'll take the wine bottle out of Lily's hands and hand it to. I assume it's Mrs. Dunning.
Mm. She nods. She's inspecting the wine.
I met your daughter during the kerfuffle on the street a few days ago, and
And then behind Mom, again, you get the hand motion.
She was nice enough to bring me over when things started getting a little crazy on the street.
You're not the person with the grenade launcher, are you?
Shake head, shake head, shake head, dramatically.
I'll do that thing where like somebody is fake shocked. Like I would never. The hand on the chest, like grenade launcher. I don't think those are legal.
Okay, no, that's okay then. Well,
I think
welcome,
this
I
is the time that
suppose.
Sigurd walks in with Matthias. Gee!
Sigrid,
Haha!
are you here for dinner too?
Yeah, Lily said their dinner. Matthias here too.
Lucius is here as well. He's just
Matthias.
shaken to the core.
And
Hello.
weird, twick Lucius boy with crazy girl.
You
Crazy
might
girl
not
not here.
attend, Lucius, given that you've seen everything.
It's up to you, Ev. You there, bud?
Muted? Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
You were muted.
Even if he was a little bit shaken, can I try a will check to see if I can make it?
Yeah, give me will -4.
Also, you never told me what the plushie did. But I made it on the nose.
Lets you see and decide people.
No, that's level 3
Oh,
or
okay.
2.
Who
Level
knows
2.
what-
That's the path to level 2 anyway. I've dropped my mouse.
The plushie grants biting mastery.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
That is.
Yeah.
That's an
It's
really
amazing
good.
gift to give to his girlfriend.
Yeah. So I am giving the other plushie that looked like a dog, the second one, to Sigrid. Lucius looks a little bit pale and shaken, but he gives you this plushie saying, "Hey, got this. Don't think you ever had one. Here you go."
Grab it, look at it. Just, great, thanks.
You hug it tight, Bread,
Why?
because it feels good. Just hug it tight.
I don't want to hug tight.
Hug it.
She doesn't have to hug it if she doesn't want to.
She's never hugged a plushie before. She hasn't experienced the joy that it can bring.
Will you all be staying for dinner?
Of course! Gee, we have drinks.
Yeah, where's the wine opener? Because this should really breathe a little bit before we get into it.
What wine does Guy have?
Oh, I don't know. It's like a $5 bottle of wine.
Duh.
So it really needs some breathing time.
Yeah. I think Mila has probably sniffed it and then poured a different wine into the decanter.
Matthias would have appreciated that too.
Well, I guess you're all here for dinner. And she kind of points.
Yeah, we weren't really expecting so many guests, but I can make some calls. She heads over to the Usburno. Makes some calls.
Matthias will go up to Lily. Sigrid told me to come here.
I think it was supposed to be a private dinner, but you're cool. You're already here.
Shush.
Audrey
Sorry,
brought her
fireworks.
dogs. Fucking fireworks, man. I'm sick of fireworks.
It's all good, man. Just enjoy yourself. She looks a little bit nervous. Red, you stink. Get in the shower.
Actually,
Yeah,
that's a good point. Sigurd would immediately make a beeline to that amazing shower.
I'm sure you would pause at the fridge also, though, and Mila would be like, we're having quite a big dinner, Sigrid. Please have a shower
I-
first.
I think she grabs food and alcohol.
And heads into the shower with the food and the alcohol.
Pure
Yeah.
sour beer.
Bring in with her to the shower.
Yeah, if you finish your food before you get in, then you can just keep your thumb on top of the bottle of beer.
Well, yeah, I don't. If you've never had a shower beer, they're wonderful. Just keep it on the stand next to the shower.
I've had plenty of bath joints, but I can't say I've ever had a shower beer.
Lucius, you might as well go head in there. I think there's some brie and stuff.
This guy's vaguely French, right? You want some brie?
Thanks. I'm just gonna chill for a bit if you're okay with that. Just gonna take a sit and munch on whatever. Recover some blood.
Matthias at the kiddie table.
Does Trent just show up for no damn reason?
Trent might decide to show up because he's tracked down the source of one of the chemicals quite easily. Because the only people that have imported it to Nirvana since 1981 is Dunning Medical,
Okay.
formerly owned by Robert Dunning.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You only just found it out maybe 30 minutes ago.
Hmm.
And you know exactly where they live, and you know the code to get up now.
I might have to go talk to them. Yeah. Why not?
Maybe arrive at the same time as Audrey.
Yeah,
hey,
and
Trent.
then also Audrey, afternoon. How you doing?
Pretty well. Are you here for dinner?
Oh, you having dinner?
I think Lily is having a few friends over.
Oh. I was just trying to reach Mila. Ask her a few questions. I decided to come in person
might be
instead
on.
of calling. Do you know if she's attending the dinner?
I have no idea. But, I mean, you're already here. You might as well find out.
Exactly.
Audrey's
By the
dressed
way,
way nicer than Trent.
Oh, definitely.
She has a bottle of wine that is nice.
Ooh. More than 5 Nova.
Yes.
Like, even in 1998, that still weren't great.
Yep.
We missed you guys at the arcade today.
What?
Lucius and Matthias came to the arcade to play.
It was fun. I got a few plushies. Gave Sigrid one.
I think this is in the hallway.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
But I don't see why it can't be as you greeted by
Sure.
Lily.
As well as we're coming in. So you have our arcade? Hey, Lily.
I got car keys and cold Mazzini.
Oh, hey, Mr. Brightmore. Why don't you go to the living room and have some brie?
I think he's hoping to talk to your mom.
She's in the kitchen.
Would it be fine if I went there?
Just everyone else is there. Just go, Mr. Brightmore.
Okay. Oh, we always missed you at the arcade.
Like, I'm not an arcade kind of girl.
Well, I'm
Good
not the dinner party kind of teacher. but I'm here.
Watches you as you walk off and goes back to Audrey and goes, "Oh God, I'm so sorry. They're gonna invited everyone else over."
It's all right. Is he okay?
Who?
Your teacher.
Jury's still out on that.
Like, he said something about an arcade.
I don't know. He's got like, but he's got an arcade. Okay, that's creepy because he's a high school teacher.
Right.
Well, like, thank you for coming, and she'll take the wine.
Mhm.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go dine.
Mom, she's here.
Oh. She'd been preparing some things and she was just like, Mr. Brightmore, Trent,
It's Dunning. Afternoon.
welcome to the dinner party. So I'm guessing you've seen Sigrid today?
Actually, just now.
And then as Lily walks around the corner, she says, "Oh, I'm really sorry about this. Like, hello. Oh, it's Audrey.
Hi, Mrs. Dunning.
Yes, I have met Audrey twice now, Lily.
I never said you didn't meet her. I just asked if I can invite a girl over.
And it's
Jeez.
Audrey. Hello.
Hi.
I
Sorry.
no need to apologize. I'm sorry. I was expecting a much smaller dinner.
Me too. But it's all right. We'll manage.
She's like, no, I'm really sorry. I was just speaking to Mr. Brightmore. How can I help you, Trent?
Trent surveys the kitchen. Is
Lots of-
something being prepared?
Yeah, a few things. There's a salsa verde being prepared. Salsa verde. Not salsi. There's some salsi. There's some guacamole. There'll be cheese platters.
He helps with the cooking.
Okay. She's like, oh, you
If
don't
I
need to
can.
worry about that. But thank you. There is a lot to be done.
Yeah, he'll
Probably.
be helping.
Yeah, there's like a pot about to boil over as you walk into the kitchen or something. Well, it's nice to see you again anyway. Given all the bad shit that's gone down last week.
Likewise.
Hope you're keeping alright.
Yes. You whisper. You are aware of the camping trip?
She kind of like freezes a bit.
She's probably gonna be like, "Wait, were you there with my daughter?"
Sure.
The one that Lily went on. What do you know
Yes.
about it?
I know I was the only grown up there to keep kids safe.
She raises an eyebrow slowly. These kids, I mean, they're all over 18 now, I think. Except for Sigrid, maybe.
Nope.
Nope, Matthias. But she didn't know that for sure. But Matthias weren't there.
Oh right, yeah.
She's like, but Lily did come back asking some weird questions. Was everything normal, other than the extremely strong hallucinogens?
Yes, it seems that this is the proper recipe. And he pulls out a sheet of paper
Yep.
from the belly button. Here, I'll let you have a copy. Maybe you should look it over later. It's a list of the contaminants he found.
Mm-hmm. She'll like fold it up and slide it into a pocket. She says, "We'll talk later, please."
Mm-hmm.
And back to
And he
cooking.
keeps standing. Yeah.
Sigrid probably emerges from the shower eventually. Looks like she already
Yeah.
has.
It looks like as she passes by, Liz's gonna yell, "And don't put on a sweatshirt. Put on something nice, Red."
Looks through closet and has no idea what these people consider looks nice.
I feel like we've probably already gone through one bottle of wine, so I'm going to try and apparate a couple more. 'Cause there are more people than I expected here, too.
There is also an entire wine rack in here.
Yes, but I don't know where that is.
It's
But no one
right
wants
on the
your
wall in the kitchen.
operated $5 one.
Exactly.
I think at some point Mila would have come around, and while she was dishing out drinks, I think your bottle of wine might have been put next to your glass,
Ah,
and everyone else got poured their own wine.
Actually, when all goes around, Liz just gonna look at it and go, "I think I'm gonna go with water tonight."
That's fine. We've got Splepsy too.
What?
Dr. Poppers.
I get caffeine this late. I'm not gonna sleep and all, you know.
Croaky Colo.
I'll take some crikey.
Croaky Cola. It's got a
So,
koala on
Julie,
the bottle.
So, Guy, you needed a boat?
For a treasure hunt.
yeah. I mean, I don't need the boat forever. I just need to use a boat, and I thought you guys would probably have one, to find something at some coordinates.
What kind of treasure? Like a scavenger hunt?
It's more of like a X marks the spot sort of deal.
Like a salvage.
Quite possibly. I literally just have the coordinates, and I don't know what to expect there. But you know, the last time that I needed you guys' help ended up being pretty fun, right?
I do like treasure hunt idea.
Like, Oma, did we sell the sailboat? You were talking about selling the sailboat.
No, we still have the boat.
I can assure you I'm a pretty proficient sailor.
It drives easy anyway. I'd be fine if you wanted to take it out, Lily, to go and have a look. How far away is it? You've looked it up by now. It's maybe like 50 kilometers offshore.
All right, so I'll say it's about 50 clicks, you know, offshore.
Mm-hmm. And she'll be like, I don't see a problem. Mila? Mila's like, if you scratch that boat, even slightly, Lily, spill something in the carpets.
How
Carpet?
am I?
Oh, it's a larger boat, right?
Yes.
Bourgeoisie.
Bourgeoisie.
We're talking a 100-foot yacht, probably. They're rich.
Yeah.
Like that one time, and it's really hard to do anything on that boat when the ground is moving around me. The walls are attacking me.
One time, it got a bit choppy. She cried so much, it was hilarious
The
in a way.
walls were attacking me. I don't move relative to the boat.
That's why I said, keep your seatbelt on.
Wait, what does she move relative to?
The planet.
Yeah, because she has the always on flight, so the boat bobs around her in the waves while she
At least you don't
remains
get seasick.
motionless 20 feet above the waves.
That's why she hates elevators, cars, and trains.
As long as you're in your seat, it's okay. But you may get up to use the toilet on a bullet train and find yourself crushed by a bullet train.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Tomorrow morning.
She's like, oh, I suppose. I think there's some like deporting charges. I don't know what the rules are at the minute as well. I know flights are grounded. You'll have to look into it, Lily.
I mean, so long as you don't leave the territorial waters, you should be okay.
Aren't territorial waters 10 kilometers?
I am not sure what Nirvana has declared their territorial waters to be.
Probably wider because they plan to expand.
Isn't it normally internationally defined?
Yeah, it is. It's the same for everybody. And like there are countries that are like, no, ours are bigger, but nobody actually recognizes that.
And obviously the South China Sea all belongs to China, despite it having many islands.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. If it didn't belong to China, why did they name it that? Duh.
Mm-hmm. I think it
Okay.
depends on your time scales and like what you're planning to do for your voyage. But I think a pleasure voyage where you state that you will be back by the next day is probably permitted.
Just a side note, what did Red decide was fashionable for dinner?
Lingerie.
Probably something like that dress that you put me in that one night.
Okay, so you're date ready. Gotcha.
Except for the makeup, which isn't on.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
dress-wise, not hair or makeup.
Oh no, yeah, I bet your hair's just like still damp.
Probably.
I don't think with her hair it ever dries in this climate.
Ew. Yeah, probably not.
She's got that long curly like
It's just frizz always.
always.
Yep.
Well, remember, it wouldn't actually be super wet here because the island's not large enough.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. And the person with control humidity area effect 10 square kilometers keeps it at a balmy whatever's nice.
Like fine boat sounds good.
Let's do it.
Boat party scheduled.
Boat party.
I mean, I'm a fan. I try to do it
What?
at least once a month.
When we go?
Tomorrow morning. I'll meet you guys at the docks.
I mean, sure, you might as well stay for dinner, Gee.
Oh yeah, I'm not leaving right now.
Okay.
The question was, when are we leaving?
Yeah, we'll be there.
Lucius
Look-
drops his cutlery a couple of times.
Am
Not
I
doing so
still
hot.
twitchy?
I'm sorry?
I'm asking if I am still twitchy or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's you will be feeling the effects of what you saw at level 2 for a while.
He's gonna, after doing that the second time, he's just gonna step up, go outside, and try to calm down by lighting up a cigarette.
Yeah, they were like a blob of sour cream in your soup or something, and as it spread, you remembered seeing Matthias's stomach churning his breakfast around.
Not good. Oh yeah, that's him.
Lucius takes frequent smoke breaks.
Oh, the 90s, back when everyone still smoked.
Lily doesn't. She hates the freaking smell. But
I think Mila still smokes a cigarette occasionally.
in secret on the
Yeah,
in her lab or something with
Probably
all
on
the
She
fans.
there.
goes to the helipad.
yeah,
Yep.
almost definitely all the way up to the helipad, where there is like one pack of cigarettes that she bought 10 years ago and it's got 17 left in it.
Nice.
In the past decade, there have been 3 occasions where I have needed a cigarette. Do not make a 4th occasion arise.
So, Mom, have you put any thought into the internship?
Not really. Why? I mean, I don't normally give it that much thought. I just let, you know, the most appropriate candidate get it. But there's a few positions this year.
Oh, really?
Why are you interested, Lily? Were you wanting to do the placement?
Eyes go wide and then just head shake.
Audrey starts chuckling a little.
Like, I'm going to be a doctor, pre-med. Yep.
Yeah, so intern placement's great. Here, it'd work.
She looks over at Audrey. Just
I mean, it would be, but I think she has ulterior motives tonight. I was actually applying for stuff, and I think she's hoping to help me out.
Oh. Oh. She looks disappointedly at Lily.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
I'll sigh and then go, but it would be really cool to work with her.
I mean, are you pre-med?
Shush.
Yes, she's focusing on chemistry, right?
Yes, 100%.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, there's half a dozen positions this year. Placement opportunities that count as a good portion of credit towards the yearly grade.
I mean, to be honest, it's a lot less about the credit. It's more about just sort of working here. Like, you do all kinds of crazy stuff.
We're quite advanced, especially compared to the States, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me have a look at the application. I'll let you know.
Sure. I don't have. I mean, this kind of blindsided me too. But I'll definitely make sure I get it to you.
Mm-hmm.
But this is as awkward for me as it is for you. You should probably
She just smiles.
And Lily looks defeated because she just roped herself into freaking internship. She has nothing she wants to do with.
Well,
I said that all wrong.
there'll definitely be a space for you, Lily, if you change your mind. But of course, if you decide you just want to placement at the hospital, that's fine too.
Well, what it came down to is she said it sounds like fun to be working with her, like kind of like a nudge. Maybe if I'll join, you could.
Nice.
I know how to blackmail my mom.
I preferred him in the larger size.
If we're broaching awkward subjects, though, so what's the deal with you guys and Sigrid?
Sigrid.
Yes.
I petitioned the court for a deputyship order. She's living with us at the moment. This is her registered address, and she's sort of under my care at the moment. Although I'm trying not to stifle her in any way.
Wait.
And of course, she's also an adult, technically.
How old are you actually? Sigrid?
Oh yeah, you'll have been having full translation for this for sure since Audrey are alive, at least.
I even passed my intelligence check.
You've been picking a lot of it up.
Yeah, how old
Yeah.
are you actually, Sigrid?
16 summers? 16 winters, sorry.
That you can remember, or since you were born?
Since I was born.
Okay, so maybe Sigrid's a child.
Sigrid no child. Sigrid been to war. You been to war?
No.
I mean, that's not entirely true. Sorry. Audrey, yes.
About Mila?
Mhm.
I suppose not.
She lived through a war,
Yeah.
a pretty big one.
Yeah. She were a baby, like, in a battle zone.
I mean, nukes were launched. I would call that a war.
But she weren't, like, stabbing people on front lines like
Yeah,
Sigrid were.
Yeah.
Audrey let out a little bit of snark and then apologized.
Like, so does that mean you're adopting her?
Not really, but legally, I suppose that's the closest definition.
I mean, can you be emancipated here at 16?
Yes, if there's a really good reason for it.
Yes, but you have to proclaim it.
Gotta hammer it.
Oh, really? Really? Unfortunately, I'm not into hip hop.
Lily looks horrified at the idea of that she's actually going to have another sister. Speaking of sister, where the hell is Seven? Like, she said she'd be here a while ago.
Mainly my bad. She probably arrives soon.
Oh no, it's fine. She's probably just in the water. She comes back soaked.
Most likely.
Yeah, actually, at this point, I think Sigurd will look over at Mila and like, I thank you for your kindness and hospitality.
She's like, ooh.
I know not why you would do such thing, but
Well, it's kind of my fault you're awake, I think. I don't know. You defrosted.
how's
It was me that defrosted you slowly and carefully to preserve your tissues, which I think played a key part in your being able to revive. So I felt
see
somewhat
more reason I should thank you.
responsible. No, really. Anyone else would have done the same.
You're
So
the only
when
one
next
I
we
know.
fight those Yakuza guys?
Face, just full on double hand face cover.
Wow.
What? Lily,
Yeah.
Yakuza
Sigrid?
in the lowers, in the lower levels.
Oh my God, Sigurd, you fought Yakuza in the lower levels?
was this while you were...
Well, you were there. You were very, very drunk.
You didn't say you were drunk when you snuck into that crime den to rescue the guy, Lily.
What? No, that was next day.
She's like,
No.
Ray
She's
gasps.
referring to an arcade game that Lucius showed us.
Mila just goes like, oh.
What
That
is
makes
arcade
a
game?
whole lot more sense.
Ray's
Oh,
just like,
I was really confused.
Mila's like, but yeah, no, okay, that's all right then. Because actually, I don't think Yakuza had been mentioned even.
Yeah.
I think it was just that you'd saved a guy who'd been tied up in an apartment.
Yep.
So I think that is just relief on Mila and Ray's faces. Smooth, Matthias.
But yeah, Matthias, when they're both like drinking and like looking away for a moment, you'll get a thank you mouth. No, just the thank you over abbreviation.
And yeah, it will be a tasty meal. That's guaranteed. There'll be 3 courses. A soup has already been confirmed. Plenty of hors d'oeuvres. I'm not
Is
sure.
Lucius,
Any what? Sorry.
is
What
Lucius
rewards?
eating with us?
Yeah, Lucius manages it.
He pops in and out.
Yeah.
Mostly
Sounds
when he
like-
feels sick.
Yeah. It's like that feeling when you get really wasted and the room's spinning. It's like that
Okay.
left over from being able to see through everything.
Yeah, he's just taking it super chill.
I know this was unintentional, but I love the fact that half the characters, the ladies are on one side and the guys are on the other.
Nice. So, what all does everybody study? Or do, I suppose. I guess a lot of you guys are graduated.
Yeah, Guy, what's your deal?
Sorry, I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. That's
Uh,
Geese, not me.
was that in character?
Yeah, that was totally in character.
Nice. All right. How about you, Matthias?
Well, at Udre, I have just been taking those courses really since I got here.
Like, do you have a major or something? Like,
I
undeclared.
forget
is
what
that-
we said, but I think history. But I have mostly just taken those.
Yeah, I think you've got for first semester you had a fairly full course load on the civics and kind of Nirvana integration program. Oh, and like equivalency thing for a high school education. Seen as you.
The grades here are weird.
You're right
S.
about that.
You got a little Elvis figurine for one of your classes.
What? It's just a percentage.
What do you mean? A 20 is not the best grade here.
20.
Look, just,
France uses a 0 to 20 system.
Weirdos.
Yeah.
Freaks.
Like, we use a 1 to 100. Why is that weird? It makes total sense.
But like a 60's a decent pass here as well, which I think would be a terrible fail in America.
Yep.
Yeah.
depending on your major, yeah.
Yeah, no, 60's appreciable.
It was a solid C in a lot of classes I took.
But legitimately, I think it's percentage. I don't even know if they grade like that. I would imagine.
It's either an Elvis or a crocodile. Lily had a lot of crocodiles.
So does that mean you're interested in history and stuff then?
I'm confused because I thought they would have spoken a bunch more before.
You probably have already.
I'm trying to make small talk.
No worries.
Yes.
I suppose she would have asked a more specific question, but I don't actually know the details.
I think we don't have to role play at all, but I think we're trying to kind of get the parents to not hate
Yeah.
these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you successfully asked the questions that give you the answers that are actually already on his bio and info that you've been looking at those this session.
All right, that's fair.
But I legitimately think I'm trying to guide the conversation to have Ray and Mila ask these guys questions and like them.
Well, aye, that will occur indeed.
We don't have to role play the entire dinner, unless
Does Guy ever come back?
He comes back from the bathroom after like an appropriate amount of time, but sort of hovers over by the kitchen until he's sure that
The conversation has drifted.
moved on.
Yeah.
Wait, what's an appropriate amount of time?
About 4 hours probably he spends in that bathroom.
so like
For
who do
me
you
or for my character?
So, Mom, I think the Rays are going to take the cup this year in the capsule tournament.
For the character.
They're never gonna win.
Oh, come on. Are you still on the Orca train?
Orcas never lose. They've won every... The favourites this year. They've got Derek Dortles.
Roll-eyed Derek Doddles. All right. Who do you think's going to win the capsule, Audrey?
Audrey likely knows nothing about capsule except
capsule.
Yeah, not a clue.
like what you've heard. It's like if you visit Japan and see adverts for Japanese baseball, you know that much about capsule.
What's capsule?
Spit take. It's the national sport. Have you not been to see a game yet? There was one on Friday. There's another one this Friday.
Oh, hey, maybe instead of having her be a, superhero, maybe Hotshot's a capsule player this time around.
In fact, yeah, that's her and El Destructor probably both play on same team. Joe.
Joe. Yeah. Capsule, it's... Wait, who here hasn't been to a capsule game?
Matthias will raise his hand.
Yeah,
Raise
definitely
hand.
raise hand.
I think Lucius has, at least with his parents.
I don't think
prefer
he has
football.
been to them, but he is knowledgeable about them.
Football
Oh.
like the Americans or proper football, Matthias, Mila says.
Proper football.
There's some of that too.
FC Rhineland.
But like with superpowers?
Not really. Oh my god, Mom, can we get one of the or what are they called? Box seats?
Yeah.
Could we unreserve our box from our thing?
I think I can arrange to get us some pretty good seats.
Sigrid, what sports did you have back there?
Beat on each other.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, and yeah, I'm sure a lot of it is just beat the shit out of each other.
Do you have slave racing or I think chariot racing probably were a thing.
Log throwing?
Games. games.
Like there's probably like bar game type things like javelin or like darts and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay, so they
Javelin's
definitely
a
had
bar
board
game.
games.
But like you capsule, you have your capsule.
Oh, tug of war. They did a lot of tug of war.
Oh
You
jeez.
could lose this.
Yeah,
Just gonna put your rope lying around. Like,
you
my
build
rope. No, it's my
big
rope.
fire. You build big fire, and as when coals burn down, two teams pull on rope in either direction.
A tug of war, Mila says.
With consequences.
Yeah, over burning coals. That's brutal.
Oh, that's incentive.
Yes. Losing team not want lose again. Like any loss.
Losing team might not
Drives you
hold
to
rope
success.
again.
No, everybody, fine.
Except for Jim.
We don't talk about Jim. Oh, burnt Jim.
Couple scars. Everybody fine.
Well, we'll have to take you to a capsule game. Well, we are taking you to a capsule game. It's awesome. You have your capsule stick, and you throw the ball around at each other, and then there's a target at the end, and she just starts rattling off the rules.
I
Yeah.
wonder if the
at
university
breakneck
people is
speed.
gonna set up a ancient Nord tug of war.
Oh wait, as I am reading this
Nerds
more
versus
and more,
Sigrid.
it wasn't uncommon for someone to get hurt or even killed as Vikings played rough. Women did not participate in these games,
Unless they
so
were
I'm sure
Sigrid.
Sigrid like had to beat the shit out of someone, and they were like, "Fine, you can play." Jesus Christ!
Stop killing us.
Like, and she looks so as she's rattling off the rules. Look at Guy and then Audrey and and I'll get you some jerseys for the Rays.
Rays?
The stingrays. Manta rays? The manta rays. There's two teams.
Ray Bans.
I imagine there's more than two teams.
There's two teams competing for the
was gonna
victory in the
is there, like,
final.
Is there like one team per like city in town?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was thinking more
Per
like
city
it's
and
like
town.
one team per rich corporation, so everybody's probably rooting for whatever team Mila owns.
There's probably a few leagues.
This
And-
socialist paradise has corporate sports.
Yeah, it's a good idea to just ignore when Sigrid or Lily say things about the economy of this island.
I just said there were teams. There's probably like 20 of them. Some just to have a well-rounded game structure.
I'm just thinking of a past example that I've forgotten now, where you definitely mentioned something quite capitalist hellscapey.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but like, there's 20 teams, and Mom over there is convinced the Orcas are the best when it's obviously the Rays.
Well, we'll see, won't we? And this
I
year,
guess.
it's clearly the Orcas that are the best because they've got Derek Dortles.
So you swing a stick?
It's magnetic. The ball is a 7-pound steel ball that can get thrown at over 100 kilometers an hour.
Sounds dangerous.
Oh, I bet many die during this. I
Uh,
must see capsule
By
games.
people?
It's very dangerous. Yeah, the stick's fairly long. It's like what's that game with the baskets that are like hook shaped?
Cross?
Lacrosse?
Highlight.
That one. They throw the clay balls against the wall.
But you replace the clay balls with metal balls?
Yep, and you throw it at a target and to your teammates. And you definitely don't want to get hit in the head with it. I mean, they wear helmets, but
And like, it's metas, so usually there's not
So they use superpowers and stuff.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's rules around team composition.
Yeah, my advice is be on the team with El Destructor.
Or at least don't be against him.
Yeah, definitely do not get hit in the head by a ball he throws.
Which team is Hotshot on? Because remember how much of a fangirl Oma is.
Oh, yeah. I think probably one of the minor teams that's not in the final this year.
The polar bears.
Yeah, something like that. The
Wait,
bears.
what? There's they actually have polar bears on the team.
Well, no, it's the name of the team.
Well, there's at least one in Nirvana, right?
Polar bear somewhere.
Maybe. Probably, yeah, that polar bear guy's knocking about.
I mean, makes sense if there is a team like that.
Well,
But do we want to? I don't know if we really need to do the rest of the dinner.
I think Trent wanted a scene afterwards with Mila.
Yeah, that's not.
And I don't know if other people want some scenes.
Like, there's after dinner too. There's a lot to be done.
You have to clear the plates and wash them, and
They've got a
Try to hook
dishwasher. But you should definitely scrape the gunk off them before you put it in.
By the way, what is everyone's level of attractive?
Plus
Uh,
one.
0.
Lucius is handsome, +2.
Okay.
No, +4. No.
+4 if
Oh.
they're...
Handsome is +4. Very beautiful.
Okay.
Nice.
So a bunch of pretty girls and one pretty boy and a bunch of 5s.
I think the term is for that is 7s.
Yeah, 5s would be -1s.
Isn't 5 average?
yeah, right.
Around this table, it becomes a
say-
-1.
Wait, it's at unrealistically high standards.
Just wondering. All right.
Fair enough.
Anyhow, we have dinner. Talk about orcas and stingrays and
Is it okay to re-ask Guy that question?
You start scraping the dinner tables. What? Can't hear you.
Yeah.
Clean
Oh,
it
I'm
up.
sorry. I'm clearing the table. I'm sorry. I'll be back in a minute.
All right. Well, at one point there's one scene I want.
Go on.
Lily, you're good at finding things, right?
Is this at the dinner table or after?
Probably after, yeah.
Okay. Like, depends on the thing.
I was at Mr. Brightmore's stall with Lucius, and he has a weird claw machine there, and I got these keys, but I don't know where the car is.
Wait, you bought a car?
Awesome.
It's so good. Said it with car keys, perk, vehicle.
Like, if you show me a picture of the car, I might be able to find it for you.
I've never seen the car.
There is
do the
there is a
keys
weird
indicate
logo on
brand?
the keys. Yeah, it's branded keys, and it's a very distinctive, weird-looking old set of keys.
All right, I'll put an APB out on that any car with that symbol, with a promise of a rat to whoever finds it.
Fucking rat, bro. I'll take a rat. Ready caught rat. Nice. No underground necessary.
Okay.
Turns out it's a relatively
Thank you.
uncommon but existing car, so there's like hundreds of rats out.
Thank you.
Like I'll say, I'll do my best.
Hank, get out of the way. Cat walked in front of the monitor.
How smart are you? By the way, do you have any chemistry exams coming up next semester?
By the way, how smart are you?
Do you have any
No.
chemistry? You don't have any chemistry?
I can cook.
No, I need chemistry. I need to take home papers and tests that aren't. I'm sick of buying them from Seymour.
I really don't know.
Damn it. Who do we lose? There, welcome back. But yeah, she'll just go, fine. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out.
Sorry about that. I just nudged a glass with my foot on the table. Thought it might fall off the edge, shat my pants.
I will need, not right now, we can do other scenes too, but I actually will want one with Gee before the evening's over.
Well, Trent, at some point when you're on the move between locations in the penthouse, Mila would grab you. And she'd be like, so this is related to that trip then?
Just before I respond this, I'd like to state that for some reason I wasn't able to listen to what Tara was saying.
That's weird.
Yeah, sometimes it cuts someone's audio for me.
Very strange.
That's happened to me before once or twice, where just one person I could not hear.
Yeah.
I don't think she said anything super specific.
I was trying to buy chemistry homework off of completed and graded chemistry homework off of someone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So she could show Mila and pretend she's doing chemistry.
Also, she put out an APB for the car.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She's looking for Matthias's car for him.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, have you been testing this building's wastewater?
No, these were results from samples I collected at Ferry Island during the camping trip.
She's just frowning. She's like, that's not right.
As Tunny Medical stands as one of the few sources of these materials, I thought I would bring the information to you.
No, thanks. Thanks very much for this. This is... Really, I need to look into some things that I'll be getting on with tomorrow morning. I don't know how it could have gotten on the island. We treat all the wastewater from the equipment that uses this, and we store it and disinfect it entirely, so that no traces leave the facility. So finding this elsewhere is concerning.
I imagine it would be. I suggest you be careful when investigating it.
Do you think it's something nefarious? Like I'm being stolen from?
I think it's way worse than that.
She frowns and looks a bit scared. Okay. I might need your help, honestly, but I'll let you know.
Okay. You have my number. Feel free to contact me.
She nods. By the way, it's like this is really great analysis, should say.
Oh,
Like you must
oh,
have
thanks.
access to quite the lab. Also, she probably is going to ask for some of the samples for proof, so she can run her own tests.
I actually have the samples, like completely undisturbed. Okay, I can. Just a minute, and he's gonna telepathically ask for the trans to, get the samples in the bed, but
Yep. And there's a
and then
handoff. One of the
yeah,
control samples.
I'll take it out and here you go.
Oh, well, thanks very much. And she'll run it across to her office on her way to that second location that were probably the balcony or something. Maybe pointed at the boat that's theirs, past a pair of binoculars to Guy so he could look at it. It's that one. There.
Is it legitimately a yacht?
Yeah, it's a yacht. It's like a... I don't know what size yachts are. I were about to say an arbitrary number.
Anything longer than like 90 feet, I bet, is like a yacht.
Yeah,
Like,
I was going to say a way too small number.
Yeah.
Yep. At their wealth level, it's going to be pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, 120 footer or something.
Yeah. Okay.
It's got
I can probably handle that.
4 diesel electric engines and sails.
Well, I don't know how to use the sails, but I know how to use the engine, so we'll be fine. Excellent.
Lily's probably
Keys?
been told how to use the sails, but she's not allowed to.
I hate that boat.
Keys?
I feel like this boat needs a crew, honestly, based on the sound of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably.
Like, maybe it's a smaller boat of theirs that you're going to take. Like we
The Dunnings
mentioned.
probably have a crew.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, but for Saturnalia, that's kind of a dick move. Sigurd could help run it.
Not really.
No. Impossible at TL difference, I believe.
It would be a train wreck.
I mean, Sigrid used a single sail on a small boat that was a square. Like,
Yeah, these are sails that weren't invented for hundreds of years after Sigrid died. Using techniques that weren't invented for hundreds of years after that.
Well, do we wait a couple of days for Saturnalia to end, or do we take a smaller boat?
You're that far out, you might as well just wait for Saturnalia to be done.
Okay.
This is what, day 5?
Yeah, it'll be done by the weekend. I think this Friday is the last day.
Because we was also, there's also that random meeting that we can do in the meantime.
True.
Random meeting.
Oh yeah, the drug deal.
Oh yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And that meant to be like right now, during this dinner party. That 4 hours you were in the bathroom.
Well, then
Maybe we could just say it were for the next day.
I wasn't actually in the bathroom for 4 hours too.
Yeah, no,
That was a joke.
Yeah.
So it's probably, 11 o'clock, like after dinner.
Mm-hmm.
We can all go over while we're tipsy on wine and, hey, you guys want to mess with some Yakuza guys again? I think they're trying to do a drug deal. I got this phone off of one of those Yakuza guys, and I'll pull the phone out. They tried to set up a deal. Just the
Sigrid,
thought.
Sigrid like smiles and like, I just make new acts. I want to try.
Well, I don't think I could. There's a better possibility to break it in than planting it in a Yakuza guy's back, right?
I get gear.
Murder is a crime.
I not plant it in back. He faced me.
Oh.
I not kill like coward.
We don't murder people. Holy shit. I guess I have to come to stop the murder crew. This happened.
Whenever you try to murder someone, people always call in the fucking murder police.
Right?
Just let me live my
So
best
annoying.
life.
I'm killing people for their own good, or for the good of the society.
Before we do this, though, we gotta get like some masks or something, because if they catch me or Red over here getting involved in crime again, I think we're gonna go to prison.
Actually, that's a really good idea. We should all get masks. Wait. Yeah, okay, so I pull out like a black cotton ski mask with 3 holes.
It's got an IRA like insignia stitched on the side.
I stare at it and go, we're gonna have a talk sometime.
Isn't this something you get into like a lot of trouble for here? Like vigilantism?
Like, I'm not gonna do the vigilantism. I'm gonna stop Sigurd from murdering people.
That's accessory to vigilantism at the worst.
I not murder people. I kill them righteously.
I'd maybe say
Right.
at the best rather than at the worst. And I just saw your intuition check. And
Oh,
it is almost
What?
definitely gonna be the one that Lily's saying it's gonna be.
then that's who I will be backing.
Derek Dortles don't
At-
mean
at
shit.
dinner.
So are you saying that Sigrid will end them rightly?
For God's sake.
I don't have a sword to unpommel.
You just throw Matthias's car keys at him.
Are you gonna do some illicit gambling with knowledge of the future there, Colin?
Yep. No, just to win over your parents.
Oh, okay.
As long as there's a
Creepy.
good cause.
Like, so, yeah, I don't have a scary murder mask or rob the bank mask.
What
mean-
kind of mask do you want?
Well, I have a mask, and she'll pop out for half a second, and pop back with like a Halloween owl mask.
Perfect. Sigrid, what kind of mask do you want?
You probably made it yourself like 2 years ago
I-
out of a bunch of old owl feathers, right?
Yep.
I think Sigrid like grabs her hair and like ties it back and then just puts her hood up.
Or maybe she has some sort of a because red hair and she's really good at murdering. Maybe she has some sort of a mask of the Red Death.
Ugh.
It's beyond me, I'm afraid. Explain the reference
You were
immediately.
on that. Yeah.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Very well.
I think this is a wolf mask for Sigrid. You
One of
guys
those-
had wolves, right?
I'm pretty sure Vikings had wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah, here.
Fucking Fenrir. Fenrir. Destined
Yeah.
to kill Odin.
Well, there you go.
Ragnarok.
If anybody asks you what your name is, you can say it's Fenrir, and that'll be like your secret superhero identity.
You don't know how much that works, Colin.
Anybody else want to come jump some drug dealers with us? I can get more
Lily?
masks.
Lily, could you quickly take me to my place? I have my own.
Sure. Poof. Grab your wrist. Poof back.
What
Are-
mask
are
has
we-
he brought?
And Matthias will put on a full sort of like suit with
You guys
Are
were
you
all
rock-
ready to go full vigilante immediately.
Are you a tuxedo mask?
with white and green and a bit of blue sort of pattern.
Sounds gaudy.
Here,
I like it. One of those.
is sort of that idea, but not quite that. Like a standard superhero suit with that sort of color scheme.
Okay. Are we talking?
Okay.
Oh darn! I was hoping tuxedo mask.
Are we talking 90s superhero suit or more modern superhero suit?
I'm
More
sure
modern.
picturing early '90s X-Men style.
That's a shame, but okay.
Like just a skin tight spandex.
Yep.
No, more like the pads and combat
Yeah.
geary looking stuff. But yeah. White, green, blue. Big Germanic eagle on the back.
Like,
No,
I'm
not the
eventually
eagle.
going to have
Okay,
like
no
a
eagle.
suit of armor.
And then
Because his suit started out as a flag someone gave him of Rhineland FC when he stopped crime on a train while that person was on the way to a football game.
That's a sick outfit.
But then he made it not quite just a flag.
Yep. Added pads.
at that point, I think I eyed Lucius and Audrey and like expectantly.
Where's your masks, guys?
You want
I'm,
masks? I can get you masks.
I'm still dwelling on the part where Sigrid said that she's going to kill somebody from the front, and that makes it okay.
That's why I'm gonna stop her. Sigrid, no killing people. Just knock them out.
Guys got 2 masks of any feasible dimension.
See Discord.
Plague mask? Plague bondage mask?
And seriously, isn't vigilantism like a really big deal here?
That's why we have masks.
They have cops with superpowers.
Like
We have superpowers.
We had what you say gunfight in hallways of the blocks, and we hear nothing about it.
And I'm kind of shocked by that.
like
That's
a lot of shit happens.
CD corruption finds the dark corners to exist in.
Wow, you're
No.
getting some really good words in there. Sigrid.
Wait, what's that poking out of your pocket there, Sigrid? She's like been reading some kind of newsletter that she got handed at university.
Nothing even has happened from that fight with the guy who was, his mind was weird and stuff.
True that.
He says, as the only person who wasn't actually affected in the aftermath of that.
Like, I got some Halloween costumes that you could borrow, Audrey.
No, it's all right. I'll be okay.
Guys got a couple of extra IRA masks knocking about.
Like, are you sure? I got some really good ones.
All right, let me look.
Imagine rich girl where Halloween is the second biggest holiday.
Mm-hmm.
There.
She's got years of costumes.
Years of costumes. All made by a fashion designer. And then looks over at Lucius. Lucius, do you still have that top hat mask you wore a couple of years ago?
Yeah, it should be in my room. Why you ask?
We're going vigilante tomorrow.
Yeah, but Oh, I think I see what you're have
No,
in mind?
I think it were right now. You were going vigilante right now.
Oh, right now.
I think we're going vigilante right now.
Yeah.
Like Sigurd disappeared into her room and now has a duffel bag.
All right, I'm gonna do. Hey, Mom,
Yeah?
can we go watch a movie?
Yeah, sure, have fun. There's like,
Okay.
take 100 Nova out of my purse. Get yourself some popcorns.
All right.
Her and Ray are just cuddling on sofa watching some film.
How much
Yeah,
did
having
popcorn
totally
cost
missed the
anyways? $100?
Yeah.
I'll take 100 Nova to go vigilante. That's a good deal.
Cinema tickets for 7 people, plus popcorn for 7 people.
Yeah, but it was the 90s, so the tickets were.
A lot cheaper.
Like $3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll still take 100 Nova. That's what she probably gives me.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's probably the smallest amount of money that Mila has on her.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Aside from like the couple of pennies in the change tray.
Also, we all know I was going to take 100 out of there anyway.
Were you letting Trent in on this conversation?
I mean, yes.
Begrudgingly. Like, no, but he has been stood behind you this whole time.
I think we were talking, and he's like, "Hey, sounds fun."
Everybody like starts like, "Oh my god, how long have you been there?"
Since the beginning.
Of time.
And you're not gonna narc on us?
I'll just point out how futile of a fantasy wearing a mask is gonna be.
Do you have a better idea?
Why?
It stopped the French and German governments from finding me for a few years.
Yeah, see? And
This
then I'll
ain't
look like, I'll do a
France.
double take. I'm like, wait a minute, and weren't you the one that was upset about us when we got into this last time?
I didn't say I was going to kill people.
I threatened to kill him. I didn't kill him. I didn't say I was.
Not in the freaking kitchen.
Just doing a scene from the movie.
I'm just gonna start bamping us out into like some third location after Audrey gets her. Or let's all get our costumes and meet
Mhm.
at this train station in like 45 minutes and break.
and you break apart.
Yep.
We starting to approach the time we'd normally finish.
Yeah, we shouldn't start vigilantism right now.
Yeah.
No, I agree. So it might be I think that's probably a good time to call it, and then we start next session where you're gathering up at the train station ready to vigilante.
Mhm.
I really just want to know what Audrey's outfit is gonna be. Like translation powers.
Audrey
I don't
Make sure
know.
then
comes out in Metal Gear
And-
Solid Grey Fox ninja outfit and just chops you all in half. You're just like, oh shit.
I mean, she actually got like a very sort of minimalistic style, like domino or like cat girl mask type thing,
Okay.
where it just covers like the top of your eyes and face.
Yep.
But somehow I wouldn't be surprised to learn that she's also got like some super ultra tech armor.
Sadly, no.
It'll be fun.
Hopefully she can get some from the Dunnies.
Just wait till you see Audrey take the mask that is Audrey off and reveals the horrific monstrosity that she is underneath.
So I think you might actually have like tinted skiing goggles or something like that.
She was definitely looking at the actual Halloween masks.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like it's a particularly, fashion designer crafted cat mask.
That could work.
Masquerade style, but
The owl and the cat.
Oh god, Jesus Christ. Catwoman, rare. That's never been done. Sounds pretty original. Well,
Yep.
thanks very much for watching. This were a mess of a stream. I'm not in a great place right now. I did my best.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
he's stuck in a post-Brexit UK.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's not great. If you got a boat, get in touch. I've not got a passport, so bear that in mind. If you please get in touch. Nevertheless, I'm Luke. I'm the GM trapped in post-Brexit UK. We are Tara.
Hi, I'm Tara. I play Lily, and I'm stuck in hopefully not fascist for much longer America.
Let's see. The world watches with bated breath as James.
Hey, I'm James. I played Sigrid,
Sigurd
apparently now Fenrir.
Fenrir. Maybe don't go around doing that. We had Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Audrey, and she's starting to suspect that Nirvana isn't the socialist ideal that everyone claims it is.
Why? We had Z Warrior.
Hey, I'm the warrior playing Trent. Let's see if I can, I don't know, blackmail some other people into playing my claw game.
I feel like by halfway through next session you will have plenty of blackmailing.
Yeah.
Compromat, I think, is the word. We've got Jared.
Exact word.
Hey, I'm Jared. I played Matthias. Matthias did some stuff that unfortunately wasn't caught on stream.
Yeah, no, that's a shame. My bad. He had a nice conversation with a sad guy. We had Everoth.
Yep.
Hello, I was Everoth. I was playing for you, Lucius, the sickly level 2 gamer.
To be fair, you're the only person that's not Trent that's been to level 2 and reappeared.
And
And
reappeared.
finally, we had Colin.
Yeah, I play Guy, and most people got his name correct this time around, which was a nice change. And then next week, I'm going to try as hard as I can not to kill some people.
That sounds like a lie.
I'm gonna try to not kill them. I'm
As
still gonna
hard
be
as you
using a
can?
grenade launcher, but
Are you going to try as hard as you can? I feel like it'll reach a point where you're like, you know what, fuck it, vitals.
I mean, that's what happened the last time.
Yeah, right.
Put in a reasonable amount of effort and then give up.
The guy in both of his legs. If he had just called it then, it would have been fine.
Yeah, I'm not judging you. Go for
Sure
it.
it is.
I'm not the one who's concerned if you kill people. I love it when you kill people. Feels good. You remember, kids, killing people feels good. Well, thanks for watching. We're the Kobold Cafe. Follow us on any kind of social you want. Kobold Cafe, thekoboldcafe.com. And we'll be back on Sunday, we hope. We desperately hope. This Sunday. And then Friday again. Stay tuned.
Oh,
Thanks
and
for...
Thursday.
Oh, and
Star Wars
Thursday.
is back on Thursday.
Star
Yep.
Wars back
Star
Thursday.
Wars.
Star Wars Distant Sun Season 2.
Ooh.
With, the same ship, but entirely new characters. Except for Hondo.
Didn't all your characters last time change the fate of the universe?
No, just the galaxy, and even then it was pretty... It didn't actually change a whole lot. It's a big galaxy.
Suckers. Well, good luck with that, and we'll see you all soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
GG.